We've all seen how culture, politics has gone off the rails. But is there hope, or at least some comedy in the come apart? Let's ask Rob Schneider from Woke Up in America on Fox Nation. Rob, great to see you. Now, we learned this week that Commander, Joe Biden's dog, is a biting addict. Now, we're up to at least a dozen incidents now. You heard of that one bite rule with dogs? Well, it's, Biden, it means it's inflation, so now it's a 12-bite rule.
As they continue to work through solution, Commander is not presently at the White House, on the White House campus, and while next steps are evaluated.
Back on Commander, where exactly is Commander the dog right now? Is he in Wilmington?
I'm not going to go beyond saying that he's no longer on campus.
Rob, they won't even tell us where the dog is.
Laura, thank you for having me on to talk about these important issues. Commander, first of all, the Biden administration, I think, acted decisively. They didn't wait till the 13th person that got bit. After 12, they said enough. And they killed two birds with one stone, because I just found out that Commander the dog is now at the border biting immigrants trying to sneak over. So that's two birds with one stone. That's decisive. He's right down there right now.
or he's living next to James Comer or something, or strike right before the next hearing on Hunter Biden. All right, Rob. Speaking,
you got to give the Biden administration. You got to give them credit though, because the same thing, how decisively he worked on the border. He didn't wait 3 years to start putting up a new fence. He waited 2 years and 9 months. That's decisive. Yeah. He did. And by the way, for everyone saying it's racist, the Democrats, relax. This new fence is only going to be 2 feet high, so just relax. They'll still be able to come over.
No,
and by the way, Laura, I don't know if you just know that they took down the sign today. You know the sign? No. First, Biden sign, the first 10 million get in free.
They change it every like McDonald's. Wasn't it cool when you were a kid? They kept changing. It was like 5 billion burgers sold.
Yes. Well, this one was in Spanish, so is los primeros 10 millones entran gratis. So they took that down.
Oh,
I actually worked that on my Spanish.
All right, Rob, speaking of the border, now local Democrat leaders are taking trips down there. Watch.
Just landed in Mexico City, trying to be on the ground and understand, the whole flow of the migrant and asylum seekers.
Wait, Rob, what's there to understand? There are millions of people going through Mexico and walking right into the other United States. But Mayor Adams needs to leave New York, which has turned into a hellhole, and go down there to examine the flow.
Well, Mexico City's not where it's happening. That's about 1,200 miles south of the border. I would suggest he goes to the actual border and sees what's happening. But I think it's better because the restaurants in Mexico City are increíble. The come is excelente, the tequila. So he's made a better choice. The salsa dancing is much better there than at the border. So he'll have a much better time. Good choice, Mayor.
Now, moving to Capitol Hill, Rob. Earlier this week, Kevin McCarthy, of course, we all know, lost his job as Speaker. Nancy Pelosi lost her cushy office. That really made one of your friends upset. Watch.
Gavel abuser Patrick McHenry immediately evicted Pelosi from her offices in the Capitol. Back on the Looney Tunes side of the Capitol, former Democratic Majority Leader Steny Hoyer was also evicted from his office. And guess who's moving into Pelosi's old office? Kevin McCarthy.
Rob, didn't they voted to remove Kevin McCarthy, all the Democrats, all her pals, and now they're upset that there's some repercussions there?
Well, I have to say that I thought the Republicans treated Nancy Pelosi very kindly, because to make her feel at home, very California-like, as they were escorting her out, they lined the hallway with homeless people defecating, which I thought was very in good taste. And then her new office, I don't know if you've heard, Laura, have you seen the new office? She's ecstatic. It's right next, Nancy Pelosi's new office is right next to the Botox bar. She's psyched.
Oh, you don't have to walk far. It's quite easy. All right, Rob, turning to 2024, I know you're into this. It looks like we're going to have 2 third-party candidates running. Cornel West, ditching the Green Party, running as independent, then RFK Jr., big announcement set for next week. What do we know?
Well, I hope, first of all, I want there to be at least 2 parties. There's just one party. I mean, it seems like the Republicans now are just like Democrats who don't give their kids puberty blockers at this point.
All right, Rob, you are going to be performing live at the Maryland Theater in Hagerstown, Maryland tomorrow night. And I wish I was going to be there.
Tomorrow night.
But I can't be there.
All
but
right.
next time I will be there. Thanks, Rob.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.